And I am gonna want to talk to you today about how you can go ninja with your podcast, because as podcasters, marketers, business owners, we all are trying to get more stages, listeners, followers, and in order to do that, while podcasts are wonderful, I completely believe in them, and I'm a podcaster too, it's not enough. You have to do more and go far beyond the podcast. And I have Malcolm Gladwell up there, and he, has a great quote that podcasting is wonderful because people think with their eyes but feel with their ears, and that's one of the things about podcasting. Now, I'm also a podcaster, and that's my better half, Tracy, and she was with me in the previous one on our Feed Your Brand podcast. And podcasting has done a lot of great things for us. It's led us to Tracy getting stages, me getting stages. She became an Inc. columnist and has 150 articles on Inc.com, a column on innovation. And we are going to do a live podcast recording at the South by Southwest conference in San Antonio in March, all because of our podcast. And that's really exciting. And you know what? We provide podcast production services as well. These are some of our podcasts that we produce. And newbies and professionals, corporations alike seek us out because of what we do that is far beyond just the podcast. So, who would like to do more than just podcasts? Who wants to go ninja? All right, well, would you like to hear 11 ninja tips on what you do in a podcast? All right, so here we go. So first, your podcast needs to be binge-worthy. Okay, for podfasters, everybody know the term podfasters? If you don't, come see me and we'll talk about it, but podfasters is a real listening audience. You have to provide more content. 25 episodes isn't enough. You gotta get to 100 as soon as possible. I wanna talk about cover art. For most people, unless you're a major celebrity already and well known, I want you to get your face off of your podcast cover art, because it doesn't help you. In fact, we have seen with all of the podcasts that we produce that people that have their likeness, their face on their podcast who are not a celebrity get fewer listens than those that don't. So your cover art's a really critical decision. And there are some that don't want to do that. Now, 3, be everywhere. You need to be everywhere with your podcast. There are so many free places to syndicate your podcast. If you're not on every one of them, you're just leaving opportunity on the table. You can go to your Amazon Echo and say, Alexa, play me the latest episode of the Feed Your Brand podcast, and she'll play it while you're cooking or doing dishes. I do it all the time. I do the dishes and most of the cooking. You need to diversify and distribute your show. You need to multicast it. But I recommend all you do as a podcast host is record it and be done. Let someone else put it out there, all those different ways that you need to, especially as a blog post. There's too much Google power and money left on the table if you don't do that. I'm happy to talk to you about why that is. And you need a team. Number 5 was about time. You do not have time to do it all yourself. You can try, and a lot of people do, and more power to you than those that do. However, you really cannot do it all yourself and have another job at the same time. So in terms of longer shows, be wordy. Make the shows longer. The longer, the better, especially for podfasters who listen on 2, 3, 4 times speed, and they really do that to get as many episodes in as possible. Play word games. This is with keywords. We research the keywords we want to rank on and play a game with it. We have an outline, what we want to talk about in our podcast, and we recite especially the focus keyword 3 times in the first minute because it gets transcribed into our blog post, and that helps it be supercharged for SEO. 9, I'm going to come back to it. 9, this is important. This is the best ninja tip. We call it ego bait. Your guests will not push it out as much as you want them to. They never will. So we create a unique graphic with something the host on the left said about the guest that makes them look brilliant. They always share it. We provide them a code to put on their website that populates the image and links back to their post, doing it for them. Measure your metrics. You need to measure everything and not just your podcast plays. I'm talking about your website metrics. And if you're not watching that, you're missing a whole lot. And then monetize. We have a platform called Podfest that is for a hosting platform where you can mix in ads, or if you're not ready for sponsored ads yet, mix in your own promotions for your book, your event, your speaking tour, your course, whatever products you may sell. And you can also take sponsors much, much more quickly because our system puts ads across your entire back catalog of episodes. So no one's ever listening to an old episode with an old ad. You can change them with the push of a button. The one thing I wanted to throw in there that we, what was it, 8 or 9? No, 8 was, scrolling, images, okay? This is a big mistake most podcasters make. You say, oh, I have a graphic format. I have a brand identity. Every one of my episodes should have the same look of a graphic, just with a different title, or maybe the guest's headshot. I strongly recommend you don't do that. Unique images for every single episode, because people scroll through your feed and they recognize that graphic. It's familiar to them because they see it all the time and they keep scrolling. Don't get caught in the quick scroll and have people miss.